Zachary, are you learning about money?
Yeah.
Not in school though, right?
Oh yeah,
From your
that's
dad?
cool. We practice counting change and stuff, just in case. It's amazing. Sometimes you go to a retail store and the poor people behind the counter can't even do the addition.
Ties back to Colby.
Without a calculator.
Yeah.
Each podcast has been so different from each other, and it's just helped in like its own way. Even though it was 40 minutes long, it still felt like, wow, okay, I'm good.
It was very condensed. It was very concise. There's a lot of information compressed in this one, I think.
And what I love about the Nice podcast is that it's not repetitive. There's so much information, but it's not repetitive.
Not redundant at all.
And that's because it's from her own perspective. The fact that she uses her perspective to get this information makes it relatable to the individual listening to it.
Challenging herself as well to kind of step into another realm, potentially come in contact with your gaps of knowledge. She has a goal to really get information, really kind of create dialogue. There was a really important topic brought up, I think, and I kind of studied this a little bit in psychology, but we don't talk about money. It's really, especially in America, a capitalist society, go figure, and especially in generations past, it's been really taboo to talk about money.
Yeah, and if you talk about it, it's because it's a problem usually.
Oh, it's scarcity. Yeah.
Yeah. And that's exactly what Danay was saying. If you're afraid to talk about it, you already know there's something wrong.
Yeah, we don't have to belabor that point too much.
And the fact that they don't talk about it in schools as well, when they should be.
But it's also a means of people in power sort of staying in power to consider bringing up money as inherently inappropriate, or that it reflects the value of an individual. But yeah, being able to talk about it seems like it empowers you, because it kind of reduces the fear that plays such a big role in getting more financial resources. And it also kind of levels the playing field. She was looking at more of where can we go forward versus what is limiting us, or why can't we do something?
Not focusing on what's out of our hands, but what's in our hands.
What are you doing it for? And do you feel like your money's controlling you, or are you controlling your money?
Yeah. Are you the CEO of your life? I like that one.
Yeah. It's not what you do for your paycheck, it's what you do with your paycheck.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That was really good.
Money can be this thing that people fear, but it's also a really powerful tool. Every dollar you spend can be a statement of where you want the world to go. There's so many aspects to money that if you are just afraid of it, that you miss. Something they talked about is what is the opposite of fear, and that they linked it to faith and looking down versus looking up. I really like that, because when you believe in something very strongly, I feel like it does maybe not take away the fear, but it combats it for sure.
Yeah, fear is the brain shutting down systems, She talked about how it was only her Sunday school that taught her the value of faith. Going to church, she really was led by fear. And talking about being Southern Baptist, that's entirely where my family comes from. So I totally resonated with that. Are you being holy enough,
I do recognize what she was saying, the difference between the grown-up section and the youth section. The youth is so aimed towards the future and about getting people on board. And that mindset, I feel like we lose when we start adulting. And I love that in La Familia, we have that youthfulness. We have that okay, let's go. We can do this.
Youthful enthusiasm, without a doubt.
Exactly. And thinking, what do you need to get on board? What do you need to move forward? Instead of, I can't do this because this. Just like she was saying about teaching your kids, instead of we can't afford it, how can you afford it? I like that mindset a lot. And it translates to a lot more than just a kid wanting something that they need to work to afford.
Absolutely, I agree.
Sometimes when we want something, like Zachary, he will just get something that he has from the past that he doesn't like or use anymore, and we will just resell it and then get what he wants.
That is a dope idea.
I try to make room before I get anything new. And if I get anything new, I try to get it secondhand.
We're very frugal on clothes.
Yeah, and also very conscious, because you have a lot of those charity shirts. So you buy the shirts that you're doing good with.
Dayne's trying to save money on clothes too. That's why he's only showing his face in the Zoom.
But I did something similar, Michael. I sold my DVDs and some of my books, and I bought a secondhand piano.
Oh, wow.
Now I'm thinking about things that I haven't used in forever that are perfectly good. Because if it's not broken, I feel compelled to hang on to it.
Yeah, but if it's just sitting there on a shelf, then why not, give another person the opportunity to make a use of it?
One of my great friends told me, anything you have sitting around the house that you don't really need, that you're not using, sell it and help pay down your own debt.
Yeah.
And you'll be better off in the future.
I also love what he said, we will accomplish more and more quickly when we do it from a place of celebration and not of criticism.
Yes.
That is so true. I mean, cue La Familia, Exhibit A.
We're always celebrating.
Yeah.
Yes, that's what you guys are the best with.
Yeah, like the whole thing in La Familia is that we see each other set goals and go for them and fall and get back up. And I think that alone is a huge motivator. The fact that we have such a supportive group, it's like proof of concept right there.
Yeah, being exposed to your guys' ideas and what you guys are doing, it decreases the fear a little bit more. Like, wow, this is like something that is within my grasp.
We're a very curious and creative group, without a doubt.
That's so true.
Definitely.
Oh my God.
Let's all celebrate the progress. That's what we have.
I love that she said that.
And let's stay curious and stay creative. Because you know why? The only thing to fear is fear itself.
Curiosity did not kill the cat. Come on, say hello.
Oh, bye, all.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
See you, Dayne.